Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores and the Auburn Tigers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with Coach Lee before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Tigers offense will get the football first. And here comes Byron Brown, a portal addition from USF. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out.
How much fun has it been watching this young man early this season as advertised? It was so special a year ago. And, David, you could really see all the work this guy has put in the offseason. He's playing at a different level early this season, and certainly looking to continue that today.
And that's why this team's doing a lot of winning, and he's doing a lot of performing. Like, he's coming out the gates really, really strong. Got his team in position early on. Listen, you got to start fast. Then you get to the middle of the season. Impressed by the way he started this season.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Auburn lines up quickly. In the backfield, it's Cobb. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He'll take it himself. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense. And I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw, it's Carter. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Spence. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
And there's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to get started. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quarterback gets the first down. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Wants to throw one first. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Tigers have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
It's just so nice to have a signal baller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Snags it down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And these running backs, they practice with receivers now. They're running routes all the time, and you see, they give him the football out in space. He knows exactly how to run routes and how to do damage. And the best part is he's a running back after the catch. And look at him chew up the yards and make the big play and get all the way down the field.
Driving forward, it's Alexander. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw, it's Carter. Just a misfire there.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that third down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Out wide right, it's Nimrod. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Brown will throw it. Flips it out to the back. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with third and a yard. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. They'll go with Washington. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Fires to the wideout. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense picks it up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The RPO got it.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Quarterback keep. Sweet cut there. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Auburn lines up quickly. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Alexander. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Carter. Out wide left, it's Alexander. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Quick give. It's Cobb. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Left side, it's Johnson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They put the brakes on it. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
On play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Well, it was certainly straight enough, just not long enough. Not enough leg strength.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block them.
He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Drops back, it's Carter. They're all over him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. He's past the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. You can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Moves to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Rid of it on the RPO. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. Needs it. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Commodores sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys?
Okay, Holly. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Keeps it on 1st down. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Back to throw, it's Carter. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
And I can't wait to watch the Vanderbilt Commodores moving forward because without Diego Pavia, what does this squad look like? Eli Stowers was a baller, too, who just went to the NFL in the 1st-round pick at tight end. It's a new era. Can they sustain this offense that they've had the last couple years? Who takes the helm? What does it look like? Palmer, I got more questions. I'd love to hear your answers.
Yeah, I mean, it's TBD, honestly, and I think it's not just replacing the playmaking ability of Pavia, running and throwing the football, but also the moxie and the leadership. And
he's going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
2nd down to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. Running free, getting his offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. Brown wants to pass. Holds on, it's Nimrod. Touchdown, Tigers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively camtastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Out wide left, it's Spence. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, pressure's coming. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Drops back on 1st down. Rush right in his face. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just enough time to get off 1 more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half, and there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Brown will throw it. Right side, it's Nimrod. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, catching up with Coach Lee at the half. They have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the 3rd quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak, we just have to worry about doing our job. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sherrill. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. The Commodores send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Auburn sidelines, there is some really good things happening. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Out wide right, it's Singleton. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. Running inside, it's Cobb. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. They get to the line quickly.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double team.
Snags it and he's open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Got his man. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's second and goal. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Back's got it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Turns it upfield. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Auburn lines up quickly. Trying to get the corner. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Send the tight end in motion. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early.
It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The run inside. It's Cobb. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. They need a huge play on third and long. Brown wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Tigers are rolling down the field.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on second and short. From the red zone, it's Cobb. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Right side, it's Adams. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Left side is Thomas. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Dropping back, it's Carter. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Keeps it himself. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Makes a man miss. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't. Get all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Trying to establish the run. Breaks into the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quick tempo here for the offense. They'll give it to Washington. Bring him down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Selling the fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Gonna run it. It's Young. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Right at the line. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Commodores will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. On the return. He's got great speed. Oh, what a cut! Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Knocked him out of field goal range. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. What a disappointment. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Out wide right, it's Barnett. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Young. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Makes the catch. It's Barnett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Right side, it's Barnett. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. With the clock running, this should be the final play.